That's mad.
We're gonna make biscuits and we're gonna make cinnamon rolls, and they're in like a can. They're fun to open.
How can you have a biscuit in a tin? How can it be sealed? It's like...
Wait till we open it. I'm trying to find a...
like a weird way to store a biscuit in it, that. How do you get them out?
Okay, that's the fun part.
You can't fit a cinnamon roll in there.
I want to see you try to do it.
Do what?
Open that up.
Open it.
Yeah.
Start here, it says. Huh?
Yeah.
That can't be right.
Yeah, that's right.
Are you joking?
No.
Huh? I'm not mental here.
It says press spoon at seam until can pops open.
That's the
So that's the seam. That's the
Press spoon at seam until can pops up like that.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the f***? That's mad. What?
Alright, now you just twist it out.
Are you mental? Look at that.
Is this the cinnamon roll one? This is the cinnamon rolls.
Whoa.
Okay, and at the bottom is your that's your icing.
Whoa. That's unbelievable. There's one more in there. Oh, wow. That's miles better than a Christmas cracker, that, isn't it? How come I've never done that before? I can't believe that.
Have you never seen one of those before?
No, I haven't. How's that just happened? You have to separate them.
Yeah.
That's mental. Whoa. My mind is blown after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. 8 cinnamon rolls.
Right.
I can't believe that just happened.
Oven, we just set it for 400.
Reynolds wrap. Ryan Reynolds got his own wrap.
Aluminum foil.
Aluminium, you mean? Aluminum, my arse.
Aluminum. It's aluminum foil.
I knew you said aluminum.
It's the way it's spelled, isn't it? Aluminum.
Yeah, but you spell it wrong.
No. We spell it the way we say it. Aluminum.
Yeah, but it's aluminium.
But technically we're correct because we spell it that way.
I'm not going to get into this.
What is your opinion of Freddie Flintoff? Because a lot of people say that they remind, or he, what do they say? They say that you remind them of him.
She can't even speak. Freddie Flintoff.
Yeah.
It's weird on that because when I was a young kid, I went to school and one day we got a person come in to teach us cricket and none of us were asked because we like Freddie. And then it was just like, no, honestly, this lad will teach you cricket and he's good because he plays for England and that. And we were like, oh, buzzing England, like, must be a good player. And that kid was Freddie Flintoff.
No way.
Yeah, I think he was about 17 at the time or something like that.
Brownage.
Yeah, he came into primary schools to teach us how to bat and ball and all that. Yeah.
Oh.
And he was a kid that came in.
No way.
And he was on field wheels teaching us and that. And no one knew who he was, but they introduced him as Andrew Flintoff.
Right.
So that's his name, Andrew.
Yeah.
And he came in.
Why does he go by Freddie?
I don't know actually, but that became his nickname later on, I guess. I don't really watch cricket like that, but I like him. I think he's class. He's like, obviously he's from up near us, but...
I guess you don't really have an opinion because you don't really like cricket anyways, do you?
No, but I think he's class because he was on like Top Gear and he was on like comedy programmes. He's dead famous in England. Yeah. Everyone knows him in England. So yeah, I like him. I always thought he were a bit similar to us. So
everyone says that you are like him, or you speak like him.
Oh,
you're from the same place, aren't you?
Yeah, he's from Preston, I think. I don't know whereabouts in Preston he's from, but he's from Preston. Yeah. That's what I heard. But yeah, he's sound, I reckon. I reckon I could have a good beer with him and get on with him, I reckon. Not that he'd want a beer with me. Okay.
Ask Alex if he would rather have Steven Gerrard play for Everton.
Gerrard? You said Gerrard.
How do you say it?
Gerrard.
That's what I said.
There's an R next to it.
I said Steven Gerrard.
Oh, you did that time.
No, I said that.
You said Gerrard.
And you ask Alex if he'd rather Steven Gerrard play for Everton or United.
Oh, fuck me.
Ooh, loaded question.
That's a ridiculous question.
That's a good question.
And I have to pick one?
Yeah. Ooh.
Definitely none of them. Categorically none of them. But
yeah,
if
but
I have to pick,
choose one. Yeah, you have to choose one.
I'd pick Everton because he's a Scouser. It'd have been harder to take if he was a United player for me personally growing up because he would have made United win everything. Everything that Man United didn't win at the time, they would have won if he'd have played for him. Whereas Everton have always been shit. So as good as Gerrard was, I still don't think he would have made Everton win anything, so he'd have been less of a threat at Everton.
Another football question, I think. Lampard, Gerrard, or Scholes?
Scholes. Lampard, Gerrard, or Scholes?
Yeah.
That's an easy one, isn't it, Gerrard? Because
Gerrard,
even though professionals say Gerrard, it's not even a debate that.
Yeah.
I mean, Lampard scored more Premier League goals, but Gerrard was just a better player, all in all. I reckon if you got all the England managers together and all the old Premier League managers, they'd all say Steven Gerrard. Right. Steven Gerrard was basically Ballon d'Or level, whereas the other two weren't.
Nathan Maddock, he wants to know.
I know Nathan. Alright, lad.
He said, can Chopper still do a stellar job at centre half?
Never could, to be fair, I don't think, mate. Not compared to other people we knew. Always tried my best and had a good crack with footy, but there were definitely a lot better players than me. I enjoyed it though. Good to hear from you.
This is a good one. This is from Cooper. How much does he piss you off on a normal day?
Is that for you?
Yeah.
Out of 10, 12.
Probably, how many times a day? Probably once every hour.
That's quite good. I thought it'd be worse.
But to counter that, he makes me laugh soon after he pisses me off, so then it's hard to stay.
And before usually as well, so it's like a laugh, hate, laugh sandwich. Laugh, annoy, laugh sandwich.
What do you both miss most about the UK? Say miss most 5 times in a row.
Miss most.
Yeah, see, it's hard.
Did it?
It's hard.
Nailed it. Anyway, for me, quite an easy one. The people, the humour, the banter, the crack.
Yeah.
Just having people where you can just go up to them and you just know exactly how to get on with them from the off.
Yeah.
And like, you can't get that anywhere. I've lived all over the world, been to 50 odd countries. You cannot get that anywhere except north of England. Not even in the south you can't get it. Just the north.
The banter is what I miss too about the UK at the moment.
Just speaking to people normally and just having a laugh and that, and like little interactions you can have at the supermarket, or you go and post a letter, or you go to the dentist or whatever, and everyone's just like down to earth and normal. Like no one thinks they're better than anyone else.
Yeah. One thing both of you could bring back to your respective countries from the others.
I just wish England took food seriously. Like, I mean, if you go Wigan and get a Wigan kebab, smack bar and pea wet, all that. Babby's head, they take it seriously, right? Yeah. In Wigan, you go and get that food and they're proud of it. They're proud of that food, and it's from there. That's the origin. That's the way they do it. If you don't like it, off. And that's exactly what I like about America. Americans, they go big, they go bold, they go, you're going to have massive pancakes, we're going to put loads of shite in everything, we're going to make what's it's radioactive, we're going to do everything on a bigger scale. We don't care, like ice cream, we're going to do 1 million flavours. Oreos, we're going to do 1 million flavours, and we don't care if you like all of them or not. Yeah. We're just going to smash it, and we're dead proud of it. And if you go to the south, they've got southern food. You go to, like, I don't know, Little Italy in New York or something, we do pizza by the slice and we smash it. We go to Chicago, we do deep dish pizza. Off that, that's something that they specialise in. I don't think we take it seriously enough. I think we just scran anything we can and get it down grid.
Just like better food, you mean?
Not just better food, but like they take it more seriously. They're like more proud of everything that they do.
Yeah. What I wish that I could bring back from the UK is a sense of humour and sarcasm and banter. Everyone here is just really boring and takes offence to everything. So I wish that...
Yeah, no one's got any banter here.
Nobody's got any banter, so I wish that we could just have a bit more fun and have a laugh with people and make jokes and stuff all the time. You want to pop that open again? That's how you pop.
Another thing is, in America, everyone's got a fucking massive fridge. And no one I know in England has a fridge that's big enough for all the shit. Your fridge, massive. And it's not even the biggest fridge in the world. Taylor's got a massive fridge, I think. And it just fits loads of shit. Yeah. Look at the size of that. Look at the state of that. That's a massive fridge, I think.
That's just a normal fridge, I feel like, in the USA,
my fridge
too.
At home is 3 times smaller than that, right? Why can't we all in England have a fridge that's that big? Did you ever watch MTV Cribs when you were younger?
Yeah.
And you used to go around all them celebrities' houses?
Yeah.
The fridge would be the same size as, like, the small bedroom in my house.
Yeah.
So, like, people need to sort that out as well. Right, let me pop this.
Go on. Is that a pop?
I'm scared. Oh, I knew it was going to happen, that, and I still got scared. How can that be good for anyone? Look at the state of that. It's like if Casper the Friendly Ghost got melted.
What? Alright, those are biscuits too. These are nice fluffy biscuits. Those will be better than the biscuits that we had
What
earlier
have they
today.
got in them? They're full of shite, aren't they? Look at the state of them. They feel good though. They feel like if you threw one of them at someone and it got on their face, it just stick on their face all day. I'd love to chuck one of them at your head and just see what happens.
I'll let you chuck one at my head.
I just slap it on your head and just see what happens.
Not too hard though, not too hard.
Yes. Get stare to that, and then you bend over your head. Oh, it came off. I didn't think it'd come off. How did you drop that? I would have been sorted with that on me off. Might as well carry on now. Fuck it. Get stare to that. Get that bicky on head. Go on, son.
Okay, well,
maybe wipe your head.
Is it greasy?
No, but it will be later on, won't it?
Yeah.
You care about your skin, don't you?
Yeah, will you put aluminum foil in there?
Aluminium. Stick them all in?
Yeah.
In any order?
Yeah.
Like you just...
Because
they won't,
need a specific
well,
order.
they won't all fit, will they?
I'll put 2 over here. 4 in there?
No, there's 3 in there. 4.
4. Fine, close it up.
Oh!
Job done.
You knackered me.
Somebody said, what made you leave Australia? Basically just visa.
They won't keep me. I tried staying and they won't let me.
They didn't want him.
Tried staying. I had about 8 visas in 8 years and then just ran out of visas.
Yeah. Is Slot better than Klopp?
Oh, that's a tough one, isn't it? Klopp's Bill Shankly, Slot's Bob Paisley, basically. So Klopp looks like he was a legend. Just all the fans, all the players, everyone at the club loved the guy. Never heard a bad word about him. You never will. Liverpool fans think he's God, like he's as good as any other managers we've ever had. Arne Slot, tough shoes to fill, come straight in, no fuss, no messing about. He had a good team, good squad. No one knows out yet because we're 6 months in or 4 months in or whatever. Like, everything we've seen so far is the best we could have possibly hoped for with the way the team's going. So I really hope they just keep it going now. And you know, we need to win leagues. That's it, because we're a top team. We need to win leagues. Arne Slot.
La 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 la. The last one that we get a lot is, what do we do for work?
I sell wine usually. I'm qualified in selling wine, believe it or not.
Believe it or not, he's actually really smart, like crazy smart. And
I wouldn't say I'm dead smart.
No,
so I ain't got any common sense.
No
to save
common
my
sense, zero common sense whatsoever, but extremely book smart. So the man's is a...
Give me a book, I remember what words are in it, basically.
Yeah,
I can read it 10 times and remember
He's got his W set 3 with a distinction. Fancy twat. Oh, yeah.
Basically, I know the difference between a lot of different wines and how they're meant to taste.
Yeah. So Alex works in wine and I work in social media. So that's our job.
But I don't just drink wine. If you're wondering, like, oh, he's a wine snob or a wine wanker, like that, I drink out. I drink whiskey, tequila, mezcal, cocktails, wine, beer, cider.
Well, you're northern, you buzz a bev, right?
Buzz anything alcoholic.
You can touch them. Oh, we have to... Oh.
She's gone now. I can say what I really think.
Oh, the bottom.
Best pie shop. I used to go loads of different pie shops when I was younger. Like, I used to go to like places down School Lane like Mason's. I used to go to Rounds and Sons. I used to go to, well, I used to go everywhere. Ribbleton, they had one called the Bakerway in Ribbleton. That's not there anymore. My uncle lived in Ribbleton near like Grange, not Grange Park, to the one, Brookfield. So we used to go around there, like wherever was open at the time. My dad would just take us in for a pie. So I've sampled all of Preston's best pie shops, to be fair.
Butter pies, put these on.
But after going Wigan, like, Wigan's pies are elite, to be fair. What the f*** am I putting on here? Are you doing something kinky?
Put this on. It's time to take the stuff out of the oven. They're done. Oh!
I've got a face full of stain then.
Look at that!
Stare to them.
Oh!
What are you doing with bottomans?
Can you put them up top? They're not done yet, obviously. Oh, look at that!
What are you meant to do with them? Stick them in your gob?
Is that done? Oh yeah. Ah, hot. Here we go. We're putting some icing on our... They should give you more icing. This is definitely not enough. Oh! Look at that!
There's only you in there.
I know, because I'm trying to get the most important part, which is... Oh.
What's the icing called? What type of icing is it?
Icing?
Is it like frosting or something?
What do you call it? We just call it icing, don't we? Spread with icing.
Yeah, give us one then.
It's just icing.
I'll have the one with most on.
Oh!
Sound. I like how it's dripping off and that. Yeah, that is class.
How's that?
Get that in your pie hole. It's funny because I've had a million cinnamon rolls. That is miles better than it should be from coming out of a tin. It should be absolute wank the way it came out of that tin. It tastes class considering where it came from. Yeah, I can see why they're popular then. Are they popular?
Yeah.
I can see why people like them.
And they're just easy to make. Like, you just pop them in like that, don't you?
It's a good job they don't have them in England. Everyone will be scrounging them.
Yeah. Because this biscuit is going to taste so much better than the biscuit we had earlier.
Had a good day today for food, haven't you?
Wait. I need to put butter on it first. Wait, don't touch it. Knife. Oh. So it's usually good with honey, or maybe just try it by yourself just so you can get the taste of it. But it's really good with honey.
Just butter.
Well, butter and honey. No, that's a biscuit. How much better is that than the one we had earlier?
Miles better.
And that came from a can.
That restaurant went in before.
Yeah.
It said buttermilk biscuits. These are definitely not from a can.
Yeah.
Maybe they should have in a can. Miles better in a can.
Yeah.
I should have read that and gone, right, I'm not having them then.
It's good, isn't it?
That's 100 times better than the one we had before. That's like a savoury scone.
Yeah.
If you have ever had a jam and cream scone in England, like I don't have them much because it's posh in it, but if you ever have it like that, this is a more savoury version of that. So good. Yeah, I like it. I'm on side with that.
I could just...
Just scran it all there. Have a bit of that biscuit.
Good.
There are two things in England, buttermilk biscuit and a cinnamon roll with icing on. Everyone in England would love both of them.
I mean, you technically have biscuits, right? You just call them scones. But they're different to this. They're not buttermilk.
Scones are different. Scones got a different texture, but it reminds me of a scone.
Yeah.
But I always think scones are sweet with sugar in that, where they're supposed to have a bit of like...
But sometimes they have, in Australia they had like those tomato and bacon like scones. Like they had savoury scones there.
I don't believe in all that rubbish. But like, that buttermilk biscuit thing there is class. That cinnamon roll is good as well. We need both of them in England. Everyone will buzz off them in England. But yeah, nice one. Thanks for that.
There you have it.
A new cultural experience.